Hello, podcasters. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, bitches.
Hey, pod.
Podcast.
And if you want to tell us about hotel horrors, 132410 is our number. Or, as Joel suggested, we're the staff on the source.
Yeah.
132410 is our number.
Yeah, were you not the nightmare for once? Because a group of this video's wild. A group of British tourists, they arrived at a hotel in Ibiza. Are we saying Ibiza or Ibiza?
Took a peel in
Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Oh,
So Avicii, I was cool.
I'm Tim.
and also, don't do anything just to impress Avicii. You know, don't feel pressured.
Well, it's pretty hard now.
What do you mean?
Because he's not with us.
Oh, okay. Well, I did not know that. I'm sorry, nor did I know the doggies are a football team.
You can impress him posthumously.
Of course.
Yeah, okay, cool. Right, well, I'm going to move right on from that. A group of British tourists arrived at a hotel in Ibiza ahead of one of their big festivals because it is party town in Ibiza.
It is.
So they tried checking in, but it took them a total of 50 minutes to do so because it turns out the receptionist was completely sauced and could barely open his eyes.
Amazing.
He is on another
wasted.
planet.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I checked into a hotel in London after Glastonbury once, and I know I wasn't the hotel worker. But, they wanted me to write my name and address.
Oh, no.
And I was living in number 82 at the time, and I couldn't write the number 8. So my friend Ryan had to help me write the number 8. Ryan, could you write the number 8 for me, please?
Oh, that's
Yeah, because
so
that's a
cute.
totally normal request to ask
It's
a
a
friend.
very hard number to write.
Yeah, that's I know that guy. That's the guy that's when you call me, that's the picture that comes up, that guy.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Yeah. All right, 132410, hotel horrors, or with a staff on the source. Mark, what is your, wait for this, hotel horror?
Yeah, it was a real hotel horror. I was staying at a hotel in Tokyo, and I got back to the foyer late at night, and I tried to use the elevator card, and it didn't work. And I looked over, and I thought, it looks like my shirt's on the floor. They piled all of our clothes in a nice big pile on the floor because they double booked the room.
What? You are in there. Squatters' rights.
Not Origato.
No. They piled all your clothes on the floor.
Arigato.
No Origato.
That's wild.
Yeah. They're not very efficient in Tokyo, you know.
I know.
Japanese.
And very polite.
Very
Yes.
polite. Exactly. But maybe it's all Mark. Mark's not
I
giving
know.
us the whole story, I don't think.
I know. What did you do, Mark?
Michael, what about you? Hotel horrors.
Yeah, hi. I worked at a big hotel here in Sydney, and one of the staff was constantly being harassed by the manager. The only thing is that the staff man used to look after the staff meals. So he went to the toilet, did what he had to do, crumbed it like the rest of the sausages, and served it up to him and then left.
Michael! That's amazing!
I'm speechless.
Okay, I don't think I heard it. Can you tell me very quickly what happened?
Ricky,
Go,
over to
Joel,
you.
go. No, because I'll say it
okay.
in the
No,
most
'cause-
feral way.
Okay, so
Just
I'll
real
say it in the
quick,
nicest
yeah.
way. So the guy that prepared the staff meals, the manager was being really rude to him.
Yeah.
And so the guy that prepared the staff meals went to the bathroom and laid a log and then crumbed it like they did the rest of the sausages and served it to the manager. I think that's the story.
That's good enough for me, Michael. Your call of the week.
Oh my God.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
132410. Who would you go to the ER for?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, who would you go to the ER for?
Yes.
Because I've told you about this story about how at Usher's concerts, he
Yeah.
walks around during one of the songs and he goes down into the audience with a bowl of cherries.
Yes, he
And
does.
he, goes up to lovely ladies and dangles a cherry in front of them and they show off their skills, as is seen behind one Tim Blackwell.
And Ricky,
A lady
lovely.
A lady
didn't
got
they get
divorced
Yeah.
because her husband saw the video of her displaying her skills on the cherries and the husband didn't like it. So they ended up getting divorced all because of an Usher concert. So anyway, Usher goes around and he takes the bowl of cherries around and he goes up to this lady and he tries to feed her a cherry. And she leans over, forgetting that he's got his big in-ear monitors on in his ears.
Yeah.
Am I
yeah, in
boring
his
you
ears.
with this story?
Yeah. Wow.
Yawn, Blackwell.
Have you?
Yeah.
Someone's time is going on.
Someone's
Is
time
it mine? Oh, it is
Joel.
mine. We were talking timers in the break just
We
to
were.
really annoy blackers,
We were.
and I
Really,
did set
really
one for a
annoying.
minute.
We
and
were.
There's a minute.
So
That's cosmic, by the way.
good job, Joel.
Gosh,
you,
it was
Ricky.
so annoying.
So Usher goes up to this lady
Yeah.
and he tries to feed her a cherry, and she starts saying to him, "I can't, I'm allergic." And he can't hear because he's got his ears in. And she's like, "I can't, Usher, I can't, I'm allergic, I can't
Yeah,
eat
no,
the
the big
cherries."
no on
And
the cherry.
he's like, "Okay, baby." And he starts trying to give her the cherries a bit
listening.
more.
He's like,
He's not
just eat
listening
them.
at all. He's licking his lips. They're really, like, it's so hot. And she keeps going, "Usher, bro, I can't. I'm allergic to the cherries. I can't. Let him go to hospital." And he finally heard and said, "We almost had an emergency on our hands."
It's so
but
ridiculous.
my
He's standing
goodness,
there in his big blue fur coat, like not hearing a word. She's
Shut up. I would go to the hospital every day for Usher. Every single day I would go to the hospital, sign me up, take me to emergency, give me the whole bowl.
I'll go to the hospital for Kate Moss.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd go for either of you.
No, you. No, not in that way.
No, you wouldn't.
No, it's got to be
Oh,
in
is
like
it
a
a
hot
sexy way?
way.
Oh, I didn't realize
Obviously.
sexy. I thought
We're
it was,
talking about
like,
Usher feeding cherries and showing getting
Oh,
lips.
Come on, Joel.
sorry,
Get with the
sorry.
program.
Who would I
Get a
go
grip,
for?
Joel.
Come on, Joel.
You know, I'm more about personality. So
Oh, so it would be me then.
I'm going to set a timer for this.
set a cosmic timer and I'll have your answer in a minute. I'd go for Harry Styles.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah,
he
it's a
looks like
creative
Princess
answer.
Di.
Yeah, good answer, every girl.
I am just a basic girl. That is who I am.
Yeah. All right. Well, you really read that run sheet for the last 2 hours and not thought about it. All right.
It wasn't my story. It was Ricky's
Yeah,
story.
but we're all supposed to have one. You know, who would you go to the hospital for?
No, because you do ban us from the meetings. I wasn't across it. It didn't come across my desk.
Anyway, the cherry stuff's
Don't
going
even have
real
one.
well for Usher. I hope he brings his cherries to Australia. Won't be able to get them through customs.
I know, bring them.
Are they maraschino?
I'll bring cherries to the Usher show.
Maraschino? They're like they're maraschino.
They do.
Maraschino? Maraschino?
Maraschino?
I love maraschino cherries.
Maraschino, I think.
I don't like cherries.
What?
I don't.
I love cherries. so
Sorry.
much.
I don't.
Yum.
What?
I wish they were bigger.
But what if Usher was
Really?
feeding? What if Harry Styles was feeding it to
Oh,
you?
absolutely. I'd eat whatever. But also,
Totally.
if there was a camera on me or an audience, I'll do anything.
I like on that show you did.
Which one?
I'm a celebrity.
Which
Get me out
one?
of here.
Oh, I mean, there's so many to choose from. Celebrity Cash Cab.
Lucy. Who would you celebrity cash?
Celebrity
Lucy.
The Chase.
Hello, Lucy. Who would you go to the ER for?
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's on the
Lucy.
tip of everyone's tongue at the moment.
Say those words. Any day.
I like it.
Is that how you pronounce ER?
We're gonna get you a box of fresh for you. Congratulations. Oh, one more, Tanya. Who would you go to the ER for?
Oh, Barack Obama.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Now, Joel, what is the name of this segment?
This segment is called I Was This Year's Old When.
No, I was
No.
today years old.
Go again.
I was
Today years old. So just say that.
today... I was
Read the
today
sheet.
years old.
I was today years old.
Joel / Ricky, I was today years old.
Yes,
Yeah.
If
because
you really want me to read the
I felt like a real dum-dum
Yeah.
when this clicked in my brain, and you're all going to laugh at me so hard, but I don't mind because it's funny.
And 13, 24, 10, if you just realised something, you were today years old when 13, 24, 10, jump on the phone, share it with us.
So yesterday is the 31-year anniversary. Mm-hmm. I like saying anniversary for something dumb like this, of the OJ car chase.
Yeah. The big Bronco.
iconic.
The
The
Ford
big
Bronco.
Ford Bronco car chase. And everyone was out talking about, yeah, the juice.
Well, that headline in the newspapers, the juice is loose.
The juice is loose. And everyone's like, whoa, the juice. Yeah. It just clicked today
Today.
why he was called the juice.
Are you serious?
Why?
OJ.
OJ, you idiot.
Oh, my God.
Are you serious?
Oh, my God, I'm so stupid. I'm so
Same.
stupid.
I only just realised. I just never knew why they called him the juice, and now I was
And
like,
sometimes they just call him
it's 'cause
juice.
it's-
Not even the juice. Just
I mean, I was
juice.
3 when it happened,
OJ.
in my defence.
How silly is that?
Oh, wow.
So I was today
Okay,
years
that's good.
old when I realised why OJ Simpson is called the juice.
13, 24, 10. What do you got, Joel?
I was today years old when I... Did I get it right?
Yeah, no, I'm just laughing at myself.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Qantas has addressed why, when you look at one of their aircraft, the Australian flag is painted backwards on one side of the aircraft. Have a listen to this.
Yes, it
hang on.
is.
Okay, let's have a look.
Let me reveal why. The body
Reveal.
of the aircraft is treated as a flagpole. So when the aircraft is travelling forward through the air, the flag is also flying.
Isn't that gorgeous? The spirit
Oh,
of
hang on.
Australia
So,
hooning
wait.
through the
So
clouds.
there's a flag painted on the side of the plane and it's backwards.
Yes, on the body of the aircraft.
So when it's flying, it looks like it's...
So it's when it's flying, it's like a flagpole flying through the sky, being like,
Oh, so then
here
on the
comes
back
Australia.
side, it's the other
But can I
side
say
of
that?
it? Is that what?
But who sees it up there? We only see it on the ground.
Mate, there's more up there than you know.
But that's not true.
There's so
You know how busy the airports are.
there's so much up there. We don't know.
We
You
love
don't
you,
know what's up
Qantas,
there.
but we only see that flag on the ground.
But don't
That's
be so
stupid.
don't be
That's
so
silly.
uppity. No, don't be so uppity that maybe that there's another form of life from another galaxy who have like they're up there and we can't detect them.
I did used
Am I
to
going
think,
crazy?
I did used to think when I was a kid that when you're on a plane, you can see everyone that went to heaven.
That's pretty good. We've got some calls here. 13 24 10. We'll get to you next. I was today
Looking out in the
Years
clouds like,
old.
oh, Pop, is that you?
They shouldn't be let in.
Buster.
They must have done some charity work.
Thanks, Zed. Thanks, Foxes. Thanks for your time. Clarity here on Nova. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Following on from Today Years Old, I've just learned that song's called Clarity. I've always thought it was called Gravity.
Why are you my gravity?
Gravity feels good. Clarity's also nice. It's good to have both.
It is.
I know.
I like to have
And look, when
clarity
I
on the
lost
ground.
Well, I have clarity now on why OJ
Is the juice?
was
Yes.
the juice.
I've got clarity on that.
Clarity.
Blame it on the juice.
Because of OJ.
And also,
Oh,
whenever
damn, imagine
anyone...
if that song was out around that time. That would have been perfect. Blame it on the juice.
Perfect.
Oh,
But when someone offers you OJ, you know it's not really orange juice. Like when I hear OJ, I'm like, okay, that's just...
No
it's not
oranges
real
were
orange.
involved
There's
in
no real orange involved in that. You want a glass of OJ? No, thank
No.
you.
I wonder if
thanks.
anyone in the court hearing called Juice the pulpertrator.
I'm going to squeeze him real hard on the cross examination.
Instead of the perpetrator? Oh. Can I have mine without pulpertrator?
I hate pulp. Where do you stand
I
on
love
pulp?
pulp. It
I
makes you
love
feel like
pulp.
you're having juice,
No,
man.
no, it
I
gets
get-
all in your teeth and on your tongue, and it's like,
No, I like the nudie extra pulp.
Can I say something
pump me up.
controversial? This is today's old, the nudie, and this is, look, nudie are good people.
I love nudie.
One of the nudie juices, I actually did my own research, more sugar than a can of Coke.
wow,
How?
Because it
fruit
says-
sugar.
It says on the back.
Whatever that is.
fruit sugar.
I'm not
Is
saying
fruit
all
sugar better than
let me
Coke
clarify,
sugar?
Let me clarify. Not all nudies. I'm not throwing nudie under the bus. But there was one particular nudie I had a drink of that had more sugar in it than a can of Coke.
You would have been-
drink of a nudie,
Yeah.
Drink of a
a
nudie.
high calorie nudie.
I was like, this is not juice.
I imagine back in the day you would have been bang up for a pair of nudie jeans too.
Oh
Skinny
yeah,
legs.
know
skin
it?
tight, skinny
I
leg
got-
nudies.
I was 28 females.
That's so funny. And now you wear the
Gorgeous little
baggiest,
waist.
biggest
I
jeans
know, it's
ever.
so nice and liberating.
You've done a real,
Flopping around.
yeah,
Yeah, you should see the jacket I bought yesterday. God, big.
big
Big,
jacket.
sorry,
Wow,
floppy
you're
jacket.
turning into
Sorry,
a
just
Michelin
to
man.
go back, did you just say it's just flopping around?
I'm just love flopping around.
Oh, I thought you
No.
said it's just flopping around. I was like, oh,
Eyes up here, please.
too much information.
I still have undies that hold me in.
But are you wearing undies under those big things?
of course I am.
Actual undies, or are you just like loose goose with your
Always undies.
loose
Yeah,
boxes on or
always
something?
undies.
Always undies.
Okay. I thought maybe you'd gone back to like a silk Bart Simpson boxer short or something.
Marvin
Aussie
the Martian,
flag.
actually, thank you very much.
Oh, Marvin
and,
the
and,
Martian,
and
okay.
Holden.
Okay.
Okay, you've got another today's old. Let's go
do.
to our calls though, because Michaeli and Nicole and Nev have all been waiting patiently.
They have.
Michaeli, what do you got for us? You were today years old.
It wasn't me, but it was my bestie. We were
Okay.
in the car last night, and they found out that there is an arrow pointing to where you put the petrol in.
Yes.
Oh,
This
yes.
isn't a young person. This is a much older person.
Oh,
and they
really?
just found out. Yes.
They've spent their whole life like poking their head out the
Not
window trying to
knowing.
figure out what
Not
side
knowing.
it's on.
Which side the Bowser's on? Or the Bowser or the petrol cap?
Oh, petrol's bloody expensive at the moment. Figured
yeah,
up today.
yeah. It
One
is
thing
expensive.
about living close to work is that like I barely have to ever put petrol in the car. It's
I know.
wonderful. I used to have to do it
heaps.
all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're missing out on like Kit Kat, specials and stuff. Like I always fall for them.
Can I tell you
maybe I'll
how
swing by on the way
bored
home.
I get? This shows you how bored I easily get. I never.
Oh, no, I know. That you don't have to tell me.
I never ever fill my car up the whole way because I get too bored.
Are you serious?
Of course, that makes so
but
much
I get
sense.
to, I'm like, oh my God. Because I want it to
Is
be like
this
in
taking
Formula One where they just go.
forever? Oh, you want a little pit stop?
I just went,
How quick do they do it really quick in Formula One?
No, they don't refuel. They
it
only
looks like
change
they
the
do. Just like-
tyres.
But I stand
They're
there
not allowed
and
to do that
I
anymore.
stand there and I go, are you serious? Like, okay, I'm done now. It's $52. That's it.
Why I refuse to abide by the, I shouldn't say this, but the no phone rule. Because I'm like, you know what? What's going to happen?
Oh, yeah. I fart and text
and light up a durry.
right by the diesel exhaust. Screw you, Shell.
I'm like, it's far enough away. You'll be right.
Yeah. Screw you, Ampol.
Screw you, bro. I've got another one.
We've got two callers here who are waiting patiently. Like I actually said.
You told
let's
me
get
to
to the callers
save
first.
this one.
Yeah, and we're going to
So
get to
I've
it.
saved it.
Nicole, you were today years old when? Ricky ran the run
Yes,
check.
I
Yep.
have another car one, like your first caller.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only realised yesterday that your horn doesn't need refilling. I thought that it was like an aerosol air horn. I know, as soon as I'm saying this out loud now, knowing what I know, it's ridiculous. But I thought that, your horn got refilled at your services, like they regassed
Oh,
it.
Nicole, that is so cute because even I know that. So that is ridiculous.
Although my horn ran out once. My Toyota Starlet horn did run out
Oh,
once
yeah, because I bet you're a real horn
on the
person.
Kwinana Freeway in Perth. I just went,
you just hold it down. that you would look so cool.
Now, what are we doing now? We're going to Nev?
We're going to Nev, and then I've got another story for you,
Good
bro.
stuff. And Nate just texted me he gets bored at the Bowser too. So there you go. Like minds. Thank you, Nate.
You
my
two,
God,
cut from
you
the same
two.
cloth. You and
That's
Nate.
it. Nev, you were today
Hey,
years
guys.
old. When? Go.
Yeah, I was today years old when I found out that the real owner of the song All the Single Ladies isn't Ricky Lee.
Oh, really? You thought that was me?
Because you're always belting that out. Anytime it's on, you're bellowing all the tunes out. And I'm like, oh, it must be Ricky Lee's song. And all of a sudden, when you got during the week, one of the lads said it, and I goes, no, it's not Ricky, it's Beyonce.
You've
It is
made her
Beyonce.
day.
Honestly, that's the best compliment I've ever received, Nev.
That's
I love
pretty good.
you, Nev. You're
Thanks,
my
Nev.
favourite.
Okay,
Caller
what do you
of the
got?
week, let's go. So a woman named Kate Melvin has posted on X saying that she just found out her husband thought White Claws were energy drinks and has been drinking one a day on the way to work every day.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel. Nova.
And here's a little bit of our Gracie chat from the other day because she was amazing.
I love Gracie.
She is a delight.
A delight.
Are you still embarrassed that you messed up the lyrics in front of her? Your favourite line of your favourite song? You messed up the
I know,
lyrics
I had
in front
such
of the
secondhand
one and only
embarrassment.
Gracie Abrams.
I forgot
you
all about it because she
loser.
liked my hot fit. Thanks for spending some time with us before the show.
Thank you for spending time with me before the show.
You were so incredibly chill before a show.
I am gonna be not chill in like an hour, I promise.
I feel like you've already been yelling already. Have you been yelling?
Screaming, just tearing through shit. Yeah.
We've been following you for a little while, not in a creepy way. No, but we watched you on, it was Fire Aid, right?
Oh my God. Oh. There were like icons, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, no doubt, like all of
The Chili
Pink,
Peppers,
the Chili
yeah.
Peppers,
Everyone.
all of the most iconic legends in the world. And you were by far the standout
What?
of that entire show.
Oh my God. I don't
You
know
were-
if that's true, but that's very
But
good.
acoustic
were
guitar
amazing.
and just doing your thing. With the guitar though and stuff, because I'm very interested as a non-songwriter or performer. Like,
You love
did it,
strumming a guitar.
I love strumming a guitar. But did it
I
start?
can see that for you.
Thank you very much. I overstrum sometimes. But
Don't we
did it, I feel like it didn't start with an instrument for you because your songs are so lyrically, like, they're like a diary entry almost, right?
Yeah, totally. I was journaling. That was kind of like my introduction to, or like the bridge, I suppose, ultimately into music, and not instrument heavy at first at all. The first instrument that I played was drums, so that wasn't like
wow.
not necessarily the most
Happy
conducive
parents.
to exactly
Yeah.
like the
Must have
tiniest
loved you.
kit in the corner of the garage, like
Yeah.
but
Cool hobby, Gracie.
yeah, they're like pick up anything else. But yeah, no. So yeah, songwriting on drums wasn't the most productive. So it was a lot of like no music till I ended up noodling on guitar and piano.
Can I ask you what was the first thing you wrote that was a song, a complete song? And you have to tell us the name of it.
And actually, there was no title. I didn't really title songs ever until it came time to like, which I don't know. yeah, so I never start there. And a lot of people I hear about songwriters who I admire starting with a title or like making a concept album. And I admire that so much and have yet to really like start that way before. So I certainly didn't when I was like 8 years old. But I wrote about feeling deeply disappointed in myself for losing a prized possession. So it was like that I think also was the like kind of origin of lots of like self-deprecating
Was it a Cabbage
language.
Patch doll or what?
It was my journal.
Oh, really?
Oh, no.
Yes. It's fine. We live, but I definitely, I was
feelings.
crushed. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, bummer.
You could have been Carrie Bradshaw, yet you're here playing Spark
Yeah,
Arena.
exactly.
In Auckland.
I
Way
know.
better. Way
I mean,
better.
is it? Like, Carrie's pretty great. No, I'm kidding. I mean, you're like, you could be Carrie. I'm like, that sounds great.
Do you ever feel someone has that journal, or do you think it's actually just gone?
I think if anyone found it, it would have gone immediately into the trash.
Okay.
There was nothing juicy in there.
Is there a better lyric like ever written than "You're an idiot"? Like that is
Oh my
honestly,
God.
I
Oh
cannot.
my God.
Yeah.
Wow,
Can't
thank
stop
you.
saying that.
I guess out of context, it does work.
Yeah, compliments to the chef.
Thank
The
you.
best.
Thank you
I
very
say it
much.
at all times.
Well, then if we're gonna do your lyrics in front of you, and I'm sure this happens all the time, but I
Yeah.
just have to.
Please.
Because I'm on a couch.
Yeah.
Kicking back on the couch, kicking out.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
nervous.
so close. It's okay.
Back
It's
on
okay.
the couch,
Making
making
an
eyes
ass
from
of
across
across.
the. I say,
Wow, that
I'm
is
a
what's
40
happening.
I'm a 43-year-old father of three, and I sing that at the top of my lungs
Heaven
in my
on
car.
earth. Thank you. Thank you. I'll
welcome.
take it every time.
You're welcome.
That's so funny. That is our current situation.
It is.
Yes. I
We're
love it.
kicking back on the couch, making eyes from across the room. What is where is your favorite place in the world? You get to travel around all the time.
Oh.
But where is your favorite place to be?
Maine is where,
Really?
my family
Is
is.
that lobster, Maine lobster?
Maine lobster, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
There is lobster there.
Just checking.
Yes. Yeah,
So you're a
Maine's my
shellfish
favorite.
person, I get it.
I like shellfish.
Yeah,
I
who
do.
doesn't?
But mostly Maine for the family of it all. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We really
We can't
appreciate
wait to see the
it.
show.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for being here and
And we-
coming all this way.
Promise we'll take great care of you in Australia. We
I
cannot wait.
can't wait.
Have you been to Australia before?
Yeah, we toured there last year, top of 2024. And it
Okay,
was
so
it
favourite
was
place in
like
Australia go. No, I'm joking.
honestly, every single city we visited, I have like a short list of places that I loved so much, and the crowds are like pretty unmatched. Like there's a really, but that's we appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like to each their own. But it was such a fun trip. So we've been like itching to get back. So I really can't wait to see you guys there and just very grateful.
Well, lovely to meet you. And
So
I
nice to
can't.
meet
We just
you.
need to finish it one more time, more perfectly. Kick it back on the couch, making nice from across the. I just wanted to do it better.
Do you guys want to just like do the show instead of me?
Is that all right?
Yeah.
No, you don't need to stare.
I feel like everyone
Just-
else, like everyone,
They
in there,
won't notice.
the
You
may
thousands and
disappoint
thousands of
thousands.
But I've just made 3 new friends by offering the slot. So I'll take it.
Take it
Thank
if
you
you
so much, you guys. It's so
Thank
nice
you.
to meet
Congratulations on the album, and
Thank
can't wait
you.
to hear the next one. No
you.
pressure, obviously.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
but it's coming along.
Cancel those days in Maine.
Yeah,
Just get
exactly.
writing.
It's like, get in the studio.
Track 1, Lobster.
Yeah, exactly.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel's podcast on Nova.